Hello and welcome to the explanation of double back by John Allen. And for this trick you need these cards. 3 of them are normal cards, one is a little bit gimmicked. I will explain it with the cards I use. I have the black 10 of clubs, a normal one, a normal jack of spades, all are from blue deck, and a normal jack of diamonds. But the gimmick card, it has also a blue back, but it has another card attached to it. When you separate them, you have another jack of diamonds and one double facer, which is showing the 10 of hearts on one side and the jack of spades on the other side. Okay, and this jack of diamonds has a tiny strip of double stick tape on it in the middle, like this. So you can put the double facer, the 2 jacks face to face, stick on it and handle it like a single card. Okay, and when you need it you can separate it and show jacks face to face, 2 jacks. So, and the positioning of this card, the gimmick card, is also important. You have the other normal 10 on the top of the face-up packet. Then second from the top you have the gimmick card showing the 10 of hearts. Then a black jack and a red jack. Okay, and I have chosen the suits so that I have every suit in the 4 cards: the diamonds, spades, the hearts and the clubs. And from behind you see just 4 normal blue backs. Okay, and the good thing in this routine is that you constantly asking questions to the spectator, so all focus is on the spectator and the spectator is busy thinking about and recalling their memory to answer my questions correctly. So it's very good structure. So you start with this position: black 10, the gimmicked red 10, black jack and the red jack. Now you show these 4 cards and ask the spectator to remember the values and the suits of these cards. You don't say that you have 4 cards, you just say you have a few cards and they should remember the cards. Okay, when you think they are finished memorizing them, you close and put it face down on your left hand. Then you ask the first question: how many cards do I have in my hands? And they of course say 4, and that's positive for you as an advantage, because that is saying that they are convinced that you are holding only 4 cards, which is not the case because one of them is gimmicked. Alright, so they will say 4 and you perform an Emsley count in order to set the order of the cards to perform the double turnovers, so that you put the jacks in the spectator's hand. Okay, but you will see it later. So they will say 4 and you perform an Emsley count. You take the top card, push over 2 cards with the right thumb and bring back the first card onto the bottom, take the 2 cards and count normally, but on the count of 3 you obtain a break underneath this card and take the last card normally. So you have a break underneath 2 cards now, and the positioning is that you have on the top jack of diamonds, 10 of clubs, jack of spades and the gimmicked 10 of hearts, and you have a break underneath the 10 of clubs. And the second question is, what suit has my black 10, clubs or spades? Okay, whatever they answer, you show the correct answer, which is in this case the 10 of clubs. And before you turn it back face down, you ask the spectator to hold out their hand, okay, like a table. Then you turn it over and put the top card onto the spectator's hand, which is not the 10 of clubs, but the, one of the jacks, the jack of diamonds in this case. But before you put the card in their hand, you ask the next question. Alright, the third question, because you don't want you want to keep the spectator busy, and you don't want to be heat on this card. Okay, you just nonchalantly put the card in their hands, but begin with the last question, the third question. The red 10. What suit has the red 10? And whatever they answer, you again show the correct answer, but this time you perform a double from the bottom. So you just take the top card and turn over the rest from the bottom and turn it face up. Okay, it's showing a 10 of hearts. And again, you can turn it over, and before you put the top card, which is not the 10 but the black jack, on the spectator hand, you ask the question. You begin to ask the question. Okay, when you have the 10s, can you remember what suit my cards have? And they will say jack, or you can give hints, jack, queens, or the kings. But while you do that, you have to make eye contact with the spectator, because you want to do a secret move, which is to turn over the bottom card so that you have the two 10s face to face. Okay, you can do it secretly, like covering like this and ask the question and making eye contact with the spectator. But you can also do it openly, but without showing any faces. You just take the two cards, turn one card over, bring the bottom card a little bit underneath your right palm and turn it over. Okay, you can also do it openly, it doesn't matter for the routine. Okay, but I prefer to make eye contact with the spectator and just turn the bottom card face up. So now you have this condition. While you are asking the last question, when you have the 10s, can you remember what suit my cards, what value my cards have, the jack, queen, or kings? And in the meantime, when they are answering the question, you separate the double card, which is stuck by the sticky tape, by pressing down, and you try to slide the top card over, and that way, or you can also just turn the cards a little bit. Okay, that way you don't have the sound of the stickiness. You just smudge it over, and whatever they answer, you show the correct situation, which is you have the jacks. Okay, so in this situation they would have the jacks and I would have the jacks, but that would be another trick. So you show the jacks, that you have really the jacks in your hands, close it again, press down so that the two jacks are sticking together again. Okay, while you are making one turn, you can press with your middle and your right thumb so that you make sure they stick together again. And then you can begin with the revelation that you have the 10s, and when I have the 10s, the spectator has the jacks. Okay, that's it. That's Double Back by John Allen. Yeah.